egg freezing is very important for females nowadays, because what happens at the time when the female comes to the IVF center to a specialist for egg freezing, she has already crossed the prime. So what happens in patients who are of European ethnicity, who are not Indian, in their cases the 33 is the timeline after what we say that the eggs start declining, the quality, the quantity. But in India, in Indian area, this Asian area, that age is 32 only. So nowadays you must have read that the total fertility rate is declining in India, and it has now reached levels that cannot be replaced. So what happens, IVF cycles do undergo, patients go for donor cycles, donor eggs, but whenever we are using donor eggs, the patient is not very much satisfied. So to stop this whole process of this donor eggs, ongoing donor eggs, we should make an awareness in the society that females should go for egg freezing at a very young age. Because now what is happening nowadays, because of the career, they are delaying their marriage, they are delaying the childbirth. If they marry also, they are delaying the childbirth. And the time when they come to the center for this egg freezing, their AMH levels is already very low. So you should always target egg freezing when your AMH level is above 2.2. Because believe me, if you have got more eggs, then you can think about going for more IVF cycles. At least you should have that much eggs for 3 IVF cycles. So because to have a pregnancy, you should have at least eggs for 3 embryo transfers. So for that you should have a good AMH, good anti-Mullerian hormone. Your good ovarian reserve is very important. And nowadays what is happening, since females are coming out, they are also having the same amount of stress as a male partner, plus they are also having the same journey as a male, because they are also studying, they are also giving competitions. So it is very essential. And for the time, what time you are visiting your doctor, your contact time, that is first and foremost very essential for egg freezing. Secondly, which doctor you are choosing, which center you are going is very essential, because not all people are trained in egg freezing. Because it's like only you're not going for egg freezing, you should have a good thawing rate also, means we should be able to recover your eggs also for future pregnancy. So these things you need to see and judge before you finally jump for the egg freezing process. Thirdly, you should maintain a good lifestyle before you are going for egg freezing, because your lifestyle, whatever you are eating, because nowadays what is happening, as and now the society is, there is a tag called modernization, but the females have also started taking lot of alcohols, they also have started smoking, and also in these cases you should refrain from these before you go for the egg freezing. So if you are going in that phase of your life, whether you are going to take a very highly stressful job, you are going for all these, please get your eggs frozen before you are jumping into all this, because believe me, after that you are going to pay a very heavy price for that, because you will have a baby, but you can land up in a donor cycle. If your AMH is on the border, if it's not very good or on the lower side, you please see your IVF specialist, because that person is going to give you medications to recover this AMH level, or they can do the PRP stem cell process on your ovaries, and then they can freeze your eggs. So these are some of the precautions that you need to take before your egg freezing. Plus obviously they will be giving you injections as they give in the IVF cycle for ovulation induction. So don't be scared for that, because it is not such a process that it is going to take your life. It is a very safe process. Obviously you will be giving injections, because for anything that you want, you deserve in life, obviously you have to pay a price for it. So in this case you have to take injections like you take in the IVF cycle. You will be given IV sedation, that is not a proper GA, so you don't have that much risk, and then the eggs will be retrieved out vaginally. So these are the things that you have to follow, and don't be scared of this process, because it is for your good, because that is going to give you future babies of your own. That is very important. This awareness is very important, so that we need to have less donor eggs. So we need to have the procreation, the generation which is going to come, that should be with your own gametes, your own genes. That is very important. So follow these instructions and definitely go for egg freezing. We care about you.